Romania, one of the youngest members of the European Union, is aiming at innovation, but not forgetting its traditions which go back to the Iron Age.
Tradition. This is a very interesting word and it is a challenge to define your culture. But when people are coming here and they are seeing the beauties of our landscapes or the taste of our food or the power of our wines, because for instance we have more than 10 kinds of wines that you cannot discover in Europe. We are different in many ways because Dacians left this heritage to us.
The Dacians were an ancient tribe living in today's Romanian territory, conquered by the Romans in the 2nd century. They were farmers and shepherds, also known for their rich mines of silver, iron and gold. Currently, Romania, which is still Europe's richest country in gold resources, is the European Union's 7th biggest country and a growing business destination.
Romania is currently the 7th largest market in Europe with a population of over 18 million people. So it's a great perspective here already. Of course, everybody knows about the opportunities of the Romanian tourism, the beauties of the country, but it's much more than that.
Romania's scientific heritage is enormous. For example, Petraca Punaru, the inventor of the world's first fountain pen, Henrico Anda, the creator of the modern jet engine, and Nicolae Popescu, who discovered insulin, were all Romanian. Today, thanks to the country's ICT educational system, which is considered one of the best in the world with more than 5,000 graduates each year, Romania is becoming one of the old continent's high-tech hubs.
The IT sector is one of the top 3 sectors in the country, and it continues to grow year on year. We have a lot of software companies, we have a lot of programmers and software engineers and hardware engineers. For instance, we can be proud that we have the biggest software engineers per million inhabitants, and also we have one of the top 5 internet speeds in the world in Romania, such that this country is a premier destination for big companies, big technology companies to come and develop software here, to have R&D departments here.
The How To web conference, showcasing some of the most innovative startups in Central and Eastern Europe, which was started as a national meeting of less than 100 people in 2009 and has now grown to a large international event, shows the rest potential of the region.
We have more startups, we have more success stories, we have more money invested. We have more people which are interested in joining tech startups. The whole scene is growing, and it's growing on a fast pace. Obviously, if you look at Southeastern Europe, we don't have local markets as big as Western Europe, as big as Southeast Asia, as big as US. But in the same time, you see that this growth can accelerate in the near future, and I'm sure that Southeastern Europe and the Balkans will be one of the main tech scenes of the world, and at least of Europe.
In 5 years, many entrepreneurs are going to address the States or Asia with products which are built here, because they start to believe in their products and in their chances. They understood that this is a good place to stay because we have low rents, we have lots of bright minds which are doing this, and besides that we have the whole support of the environment to go further. We need to demonstrate, and we are actually going to demonstrate, that this is a good place to start a company and to address the Western countries.
For more news, comments and opinions about Central and Eastern Europe, go to emerging-europe.com.